I'm back from sunny Whitby. I've been there for me summer holidays with the family. We had a fantastic time. I caught some crabs. It was more entertaining than I thought it would be, actually. Catching crabs. Very good. Spent hours stinking of crabs. So when you go to Whitby, what do? You go and buy yourself a bargain bag of broken bits of Candy Rock. 80 pence that was, look at that. Wow, look at all them. 80 pence, man. I even got a dummy in there now. Bargain. I love a bargain. So anyway, apart from catching crabs and getting a bag full of broken sweets, you're here for the haul, aren't you? You're here for the toys. So, obviously being in a new place, I kind of wanted to check out the charity shops. So I did. They weren't that fruitful to start with. But I did come across, was it Oxfam, I think it was? And look at that, they had the Tom. Now I had these ones as a kid. This one, look. And I don't know if I had this jury. It definitely had the one with the other type of cannon. And a lot of them in the bucket that they were in were priced up at like $3.99, $2.99, $1.99. So I kind of picked these ones out and went to the counter, and the guy's like, oh, they're all 49 pence each. And I was like, what, all of them? And he's like, well, most of them. So I kind of went, okay, I shall go and get some more. Now these are all like early 70s. I'm pretty sure they're all early 70s. Different cars that'll spot that mini. Let's catch that mini there. And stuff. And I do like myself a bit of old school Matchbox and Corgi cars. So I got a flipping shed load. And it came to about, it was £7.37. I think you counted them wrong. This one's pretty cool because it has the little switch on the bottom there, so you can do the old switchy wheelie roody. And this one. Definitely had this one as a kid. I always thought it looked like a wham bar. I love that one. So it was a June buggy. Let's put it down. So I got all them. For £7.37, and we kind of walked about and stuff. I'm about to go back to book into the hotel, or bed and breakfast, wasn't it? Bed and breakfast, not hotel. Very good bed and breakfast, by the way. One of the best breakfasts I've had in a long time. Ordered it up to give us your piece of paper, like pick what you want, and it was like obviously sausages, bacon, egg, mushroom, black pudding, beans, how many different types of eggs you want. And all that, so I'm like, yeah, I'll have 2 of everything. And they just brought this slab the next morning and pretty much finished it. And I had like a fair few slices of toast with it too, but it pretty much killed me. So I was just like, oh my god, I'm too full to move now. So anyway, on the way back to the lovely bed and breakfast, went into I guess like a, I don't know, how would you describe it, like an old school kind of bizarre-y shop where it had like a junk shop. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, I was struggling. A junk shop where they had like they had like a skeleton's head, not a skeleton's head, a sheep's head and things, and other bits and pieces, and obviously some vintage Star Wars stuff as well. So they had this and a couple of the mini rigs and stuff. So I was like, oh, how much are these? And she's like, £5 each. And I was like, nah, you know, I suppose so. And then kind of she got cracking on and I couldn't get out of the shop and stuff. So paid £5 each for those. They had other stuff there that I liked the look of. So I kind of wanted to go back. The next day we did all sorts of stuff. And when I went to go back, it was shut. So it's like, my plans have been ruined. So decided the final day I would go before we left type of thing. But day two, I got this Viz book. I don't have this one, and it was 50 pence, so pretty good. I mean, some places want like $2.50 for Viz's and stuff, so get that one for 50p. I was pretty chuffed for that. I went back and liberated the shop of some more of the classic cars. The kids got a couple as well, so they now have some 70s classic cars in their Matchbox collection, and also James Bond's Corgi was there. I didn't pick it up the first day because it has no weight, like the tyres are gone and stuff, but Mr. Bond's still inside now, look, yes, I'm driving my car. Brum brum. So there you go. Figured for 50 pence or 49 pence that was worth a pick up. Again, the charge is wrong, so I think I paid something like, I got this plus another 6 cars, and the charge is £5 or something, which was wrong. But I don't know. It wasn't a bad price. I was happy to pay that. And the final thing I got on day 2 was this Nintendo GameCube Wario game, and it was £2.50. More than I kind of wanted to pay, but I really don't see many GameCube games kicking about, to be fair, like, so I figured it was worth picking up. I think you get £6 or £8 trade on this one, I think, but I'm probably going to keep a hold of this one anyway, so, but anyway, so third and final day, went back to the place where I got those. Actually, no, I went in the second day, didn't I? I did go in the second day, and I asked the lass, because it was a different lass as well, so I was like, oh, right, how much that was on the second day? And she's like, it's £5. And I was like, right, well, that was £5. So if that's £5, how's that £5? They did have one of these in its box. The box was pretty battered, like, and they wanted £10 for that one. So anyway, that was £5. The one in the box was £10. And that one was £5. So I was like, nah, you're all right. So went back on the third day and picked it up, and she was like, oh, £4 for that. I was like, right, no, I'm okay, thanks. So she was like, oh, well, £2 then. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that for £2 then, because I'm pretty sure I've got one of the radars in the house, which I do. And I had intended on having it here to do a get, 2 complete ones, but I didn't. So we'll just have to imagine that happened, even though it hasn't. So that was £2. They had this Hercules figure outside for 2 days. The first 2 days I went past, this was outside. There was like Bean was outside, there was all sorts of weird things outside, but also it rained a little bit, so all of the stuff that was outside got soaked. But they were kind of wanting pretty decent money for some of it, so you're thinking, you're not looking after your stock there, are you really? But anyway, so the third day when I went back, this guy was inside, and I had decided that on the second day that I was going to get him, and he was £5. There was, what's that face? Xena was there, but I do actually have the Xena. I mean, he was never that ripped and buff in the flipping show, was he? Look at that. He's got wings. But they did have the Minotaur for £5 also, but he was inside it in a cabinet that was behind a padlock. So this shop didn't make much sense. So he's pretty cool. I do want to kind of do a video opening these ones up. This Hercules is kind of half popped off his thing anyway, so he's going nowhere. He's going nowhere, and he has this mask also. So this guy comes with Hercules' mask, and that's the one feature, is that you can put that mask on a Hercules figure. So this guy's action feature is you buy this guy and then have to buy this guy for this guy's action feature to work. But he looks like Chewbacca with horns. No. So those two were £5 each. That was £2. And they had this cabinet thing, and they had Captain Power figures in there, which I really kind of quite liked the look of, wanting to pick them up. Still in their packets. Packets a bit busted up. Like, there was a Mumra jigsaw, there was some Brave Star stickers and stuff, but all that stuff was priced up at like £14 for the figures and £10 for the jigsaws and stuff like that. And there was this thing, Aliens Hive Wars Integer 3, £14 priced up. It looks like it's been resealed, which kind of I didn't realise when I first picked it up. And I was like, oh man, it's been resealed. Like, do I still want to pay £14 for it? And like, I'm not really a mock collector, so that's not the worst thing for me, because I kind of really want to get them out and play with them a bit. So, okay, you know, I decided I was getting them, going to treat myself. I was on holiday. I'll go for it. So I got this guy, the 2 Hercules figures, and this for £16. So I didn't question it. I just give her the money and I got the hell out of there. I'm assuming she's obviously made some kind of cock up. So I'm probably being cursed now for the rest of my life. But anyway, I'm pretty pleased for that anyway. So he's pretty nifty, isn't he? Was he in the film? Anyways, this wasn't in the film. None of this stuff was in the... Look at that flipping predator, man. Look at the size of his jaw. My God, he could get all of the cookies into his mouth at once. So the final thing I got, pretty much last kick of the match, was this lovely Brian, or as I like to call her, Brian of Tarth. It's number 8. They did have a Carl Drogo. They were knocking these out at, can you see that? $9.99, reduced twice for a tenner. So I figured she's a canny looking lass. I'll get her, stick her in with me Star Wars Black series. Look at her. I'm a woman. And oh, didn't I get Jimmy Lannister like? Oh no. So cool. There you go. Made by Funko Pops. That is me holiday haul. Check it right out. I'm gonna get the other vintage cars down and kind of have a look and play with these, and I'm gonna do a video of me Huck Willie's stuff too, so do stay tuned for that stuff when it comes up YouTube. I'll catch you all later on. Ta-ra.